Hey, what's up everybody? Day 48, 100 days to Havana. Just dropped my sons off, getting ready to make my way back to Charlotte, but I figured I'd grab a little coffee first. Hope your day's going good. It's Saturday, it's the weekend. We are getting closer to our cruise, which is exciting, but yeah, now I'm just trying to get home to my Jenny.
Hey, good morning everybody. It is Saturday. It is one day closer to our cruise. It's about raining here. It's really ugly out. But just dropped number one son off at school. Ooh, at work. Oh, do you remember those days dropping them off? Woo. Anyway, it's Saturday.
Hey, what's up everybody? Yeah, so went to Knoxville and dropped off my sons, and now I'm making my way back, and I don't know what mountain this is, but I'm right at the Tennessee, North Carolina state line, and I looked down as I was driving and it showed that the temperature was 75 degrees, and just to tell you how I've been living in Charlotte, it's been 98, 100. It's been so hot, like every time you go out it's just super muggy, so I had to stop. But yeah, it's beautiful here. I'm gonna try to get some footage of just some of this mountain. So green, so lush, going down to this little observation point. But yeah, I wanted to check in just to, okay, truthfully I just wanted to get out and be in the cool, because it's been a rarity. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. I'm trying to get back home, but I couldn't resist, had to stop. Wow, it is pretty down here. So just a shot. I don't know if I can get to it, but there we go. Yeah, it's so nice down here. Look at this. It's just mountains and clouds, and so pretty. Makes you want to be outside. If it wasn't for like the heat and the bugs and all those other things, but it's very pretty to look at. So yeah. Well, that's the rest stop. I guess I gotta head back to hot Charlotte to see my hot lady, but we'll catch up with you later. Hey, what's up everybody? Made it home. Looking forward to seeing Jenny. I don't see your vehicle though, so I'm not sure, she might not even be here. But yeah, back in Charlotte and ready to finish out the weekend. Hey, what's up everybody?
Look who's back.
Hey, I'm home.
Yay!
Hey, Jenny, do you feel like cooking?
No!
I don't feel like cooking either. Let's go get something to eat.
Alright, sounds good.
What you gonna get on the Chinese buffet, Jenny?
Chinese food and fruit.
Jenny!
What?
Where's my dinner?
It's right here.
Ooh, what do we got?
We have some shrimp. And of course, you know, you can't come to a Chinese food restaurant without getting plantains.
Plantains are delicious, right?
Crazy, yeah.
All right.
Pretty fattening, but yeah.
You wanna eat?
I'm ready to eat.
Let's eat. Hey, what's up everybody?
What's up everybody?
It's day 48, 100 days to Havana. We're in the nighttime. I am back in Charlotte.
Yay, I missed you.
We had a little Chinese buffet.
And a little coffee.
We're enjoying a little coffee, sitting out at the park. Do you know the name of this park?
I don't.
I don't know the name of this park either, but it's real pretty here.
Independence Park maybe?
Could be. Just right here, tucked in near uptown Charlotte. We're pretty close to the downtown area, but I can't see any buildings from here, so that's a nice...
It is a nice little treat.
It's pretty wild.
It's like Central Park in New York City.
I've never been there, but I really probably think this isn't like Central Park.
It's not.
So I've seen a few questions on the cruise groups about taking your birth certificate to the Caribbean or taking a passport. Jenny took her birth certificate on the cruise that we went out of Mobile, but since then she's picked up her passport. So I thought we might share a little bit that process for getting a passport. So since you went through it the most recent, do you want to talk a little bit about what it takes to get a passport?
Sure. So what I had to do was just, and I'm sure that you can do it in your city also, I just looked up on Google. Google's my friend, Uncle Google. But I looked to see where there was passport offices. so that you can, just go in. So I went in one day, probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it took probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And you can also, they make appointments as well, but I'm not really an appointment person. I just kind of do things off the fly. Oh yeah, let me go get my passport today. So I think it could be a little quicker if you made an appointment. And then the turnaround time was probably about 4 weeks, would you say, hon?
Yeah,
it was less than 4 weeks. So when I went, I think you need like a picture ID, you need your birth certificate, and they actually take your original birth certificate. It has to be an original birth certificate, and they take it from you, and they send it in with your application. And it's a little scary, like your original birth certificate is gone now, so when you get your passport back, your birth certificate comes back, not in the same thing, but in the same package, but probably maybe a couple of days afterwards.
Yeah, your passport came back first, right?
Yeah. And then when I was there, and I think it's $110, I don't know, there was 2 different fees. There was 2 different fees for some reason. I can't really...
Didn't you have to have your checkbook? Like they didn't take credit card or something?
Yeah, they don't take... No, they took credit card. They took credit card for their processing fee. Yeah. But it has to be in a check form or a money order form when you send in your application for... when it goes to the government, it needs to be in check or money order form.
Yeah, so you pay the post office one fee, and you can pay that with the normal way, right? Debit, credit card.
Right.
But the actual agency that releases the passport needs a check or money order.
Right, the government needs a check or money order. So you also need a government-issued picture ID that's more than 6 months old. When I went, we had just recently moved, and I had changed my license to our current address, and they weren't going to accept my application. So now I'm sitting there for 2 hours, and I'm finally talking to somebody, and they weren't going to take it. But I had my old license, and they were able to take that with me doing, having the both licenses to prove who I was. So just word of warning, picture ID, government issued, more than 6 months old.
Nice. Yeah, I wonder what happens if you don't have that. Like,
oh, they were ready to send me out, but I'm like, oh no, I think I have something in here.
Yeah, because we were lucky. We were able to change our address on our license online, and so we had our old license. But yeah, I wonder, like, one of those places where you have to surrender your old ID. I wonder if you can't. Maybe you can't get a passport within 6 months of changing addresses.
Right.
So yeah, guys, hope you're having a good weekend. We're going to enjoy some more of this park, but I think we're going to get out of here, make it short, get back to the regular action on Monday.
Yes.
Got a big weigh-in coming up on Monday. We haven't gone to the gym yet this week, so shame on us.
But you know what? It's a new week, and
I watched a documentary earlier this week on the 2016 CrossFit Games, and I spent about an hour and a half watching that.
Doesn't count.
Does that? I don't get any credit?
None.
I had to lift the remote.
No.
All right. Well, cool. I guess that's it for tonight.
That's it. But you know what?
What?
We only have one more day for the giveaway.
Oh, that's right. On day 50, August the 1st, we're going to be drawing the $100, the winner of the $100 Carnival gift card.
That's right.
So if you haven't entered that yet, go to www.lalidaloca.com/contest, and you can see how to enter that.
Yep.
And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. We love that interaction.
And if you haven't already, subscribe.
Oh yeah, to this YouTube channel, right?
That's right. And we're also on Instagram and Twitter, Lido Loca.
Lido Loca. And if you like to talk about cruising, want to join the conversation, come on over to the Lido Loca cruising community on Facebook. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here. I hope you're having a good Saturday.
Yeah, because he just got home.
I know.
I need to talk with him.
I've been on the road. So.
Bye.
Bye.